Today I'll be trying viral things off TikTok Shop that are willing to help me with my health and in my fitness. Let's check them out. I love smelling salts. I use them all the time during my workouts, and I am low-key like the king of trying smelling salts. I've had actually like 30 different types of smelling salts. So we'll go ahead and pop this open. This is what it's gonna look like on the inside. It's just this white powder, and then I'll go ahead and add some water. Amplifies the smell and the aroma and the amoeba that you're gonna be getting through your nose. All right, so we're back with our smelling salts. I just put some water in them, so I'm shaking them up now. I'm very intrigued to see how these are gonna be because coming from something like TikTok, I'm not sure how something like this is gonna be. I've had some good smelling salts, I've had some bad, some that literally do nothing, and some that make me cry. So let's go ahead and see. So it's gonna be a little bit more of a powder, like almost like snow kind of. So let's go ahead and, yeah, see, these just are not that good. That's kind of what I expect. Like, I'm even one to put my nose deep in there. It's not gonna do much for me, to be honest. These suck. 2 out of 10, never use again. We have the Boom Boom nasal sticks. The Boom Boom nasal sticks have been seen on Shark Tank, and they're used, you put them in up your nose, and you kind of like give it a deep inhale. They're supposed to give you some, like a quick boost of energy and kind of just make you feel good and shit. So let's try it out. All right, here we go. So I stick this thing up my fucking nose. What the hell? Oh my gosh, I think I think I took too deep of an inhale. All right, for the other nostril. Oh, holy shit. Oh my gosh. It's like snorting a fruit. Honestly, this is, I'm low-key not a fan. Oh, wow. I'm gonna give this like a 4 or 5 out of 10, and I will not be using these again. Maybe every once in a while, if I need to like wake up. Maybe if I was about to die, and I'm like driving and I'm about to fall asleep, maybe I would put this shit up my nose, but other than that, no. Next up, I'll be trying something that's on my TikTok For You page all the time, as seen on Shark Tank, Neurogum. This was actually big for so long, and I'm actually skeptical to know if it really works. It comes in tablets of 9 like this, and they get the reason it's able to work is because they extract caffeine from green extract. Not sure how that works, but it is 40 milligrams of caffeine that comes from green extract, and then it has L-theanine for focus, and so that's where the focus comes from. So let's try 2 of these instead of just 1. So here we go. All right, so it's been a few minutes with the Neurogum, and I feel like it does actually work a little, but I don't know if it's just like placebo effect. Thinking it's actually helping and giving me focus energy, but I mean, it is 80 milligrams of caffeine, which is not much for me, but I'm sure it does help, actually give you a little kick. It does taste really bad at first, but that does kind of go away after you chew it for a few minutes. But I don't know, I don't think I'd really use it because I don't have a need to use it. So I will give it like a 6 out of 10, and I probably would never really use it, but I would see why some people would. Next up, we have this push-up board. I actually used to go to a gym that had one of these, and I used to actually use it all the time at the end of my chest workouts as a way to like kind of burn my chest out. So I actually have a feeling I'll actually like this. So I would always do like 10 there, and then I would like move it there, and then there. I actually did 1,000 push-ups one time on one of these, and it took me like literally 2 hours. I'll give it a 8 out of 10, and I actually would use it again. Okay, so next we have Cruz electrolytes. I have the lemon lime electrolytes. He is actually notoriously big on TikTok Shop for selling his electrolytes. That's where he really has most of his growth. So we're gonna put a little bit of this in some water, and this will be good for after workouts or to prepare yourself during the day for workouts if you're losing a lot of sweat or just kind of losing your electrolytes, and get some sodium and other things like that. So 1 scoop of the Santa Cruz electrolytes into this water. We're spilling a little bit. Put a little more just to account for some spillage. It actually tastes pretty solid. Okay, so I just finished the Santa Cruz electrolytes, and to be honest, they're actually very good. They have a high amount of sodium, which is what I need as a strength athlete. So my overall score will be a 8.5 out of 10. They're probably gonna be something I'm gonna be adding to my daily routine. just because they're super smooth. They taste good, and they just have that high amount of sodium, which I need. So these are actually very, very good. Look at this, bro. So normally when you order something from TikTok shop, it takes super long to get there, super long to get to you, and most items are not that big. This is actually massive. It's just as big as my whole torso. And these are actually calisthenic bars that we're gonna check out. And so I'm hoping they're easy to set up and use. They sound heavy, but these actually got here in like 2 days somehow. So I'm kind of surprised. Let's go ahead and check these ones. Bro, this thing is actually in a million parts. It's gonna take me forever to set this thing up. And I absolutely destroyed this box. It was so heavy and actually so hard to open. Oh, whoa. Bro, they taped down the thing, so I had to just manhandle that shit. I finally built these things. It took me probably way longer than it should have. I don't have a lot of room for this. I feel like I should be doing this outside. Well, let's go ahead and give it a try. I've always wanted to kind of mess around and do calisthenics, so let's see what I can do inside without hurting myself. Oh, shit. Oh. I feel like I need to kind of learn how to do some other stuff. Oh. Bro, I don't trust this. This one's literally crooked, so I feel like I'm gonna die on this thing. Oh, jeez. Oh, shit. That ass not strong enough for this. I need lots of practice. They're actually kind of fun, but I need to like practice with them probably a lot more, and I would low-key actually use them. So give me like a 7.5, and I would practice with them every once in a while probably. I like to get better at calisthenics actually. So.